Whatever you're going through, whatever you're facing, we'll support you through it, and we're here to help.
Hi there, I'm Clayton. I'm a teacher at the Spiro Center, and I want to tell you about a simple coping skill that is a little bit strange, super easy to do, and is also really effective at the same time. This skill is called half smiling. I'll get to the details in a minute, but I want to first take a second to talk about what happens in your body and your brain when you smile. When you understand this, you'll see how we can use it to our advantage when it comes to stress, our own mood, and how we experience our day. Typically, when you smile, you don't usually plan to do it ahead of time, right? It happens automatically because of something you experience that makes you feel good, like a funny video, a kind word or gesture from another person, or maybe somebody else smiled at you first. These types of positive events cause your body to release these happy chemicals known as endorphins. You may have heard about them. These endorphins have an effect on your body and your mind. You feel good on the inside, and this is reflected by showing it with your smile on the outside. Luckily for you as a human, this connection between your mind and your body is a two-way street that is communicating back and forth all the time. So the connection is really strong, even though you're not always aware of it. Because of this, you can take advantage of this connection to help positively affect your mood and improve your experience in situations when you otherwise may not be feeling all that great. You see, even though a smile is typically the result of feeling happy, you can, to a certain degree, use a smile intentionally to trick your body into releasing some of these endorphins, causing your mind to feel a little bit better than it was before. You see, it's the same cycle that we're used to. You feel happy, you smile, your body releases endorphins, and so on. We're just cleverly trying to start the cycle in a different place, starting with the smile first because, well, we're clever humans and we're smart like that. There's also research that shows that it works. So here's where the half smile comes in. It really is very simple and just about as easy as it sounds. You start with somewhat of a relaxed face and then just slightly turn up the corners of your mouth into literally a half smile, like this. Now it's important to remember that you're not looking for a giant grin or a really big obvious smile. When you grin really big, your brain is smart enough to figure out that you're forcing it, and it may not have the effect that you're looking for. At first, you might find that half smiling like this without an external reason for it might feel a little strange, and it's not very noticeable to those around you, but it doesn't take much of a visible smile for this to work. If you aren't sure what it should feel like, you can try placing something like a pen, make sure that it's clean, or a popsicle stick sideways in your mouth, like this. Notice how it makes the corners of your mouth just slightly upturned. You may be surprised at how quickly this can have an effect once you start doing it. It is very easy to feel skeptical at first, and it might be hard to believe that such a simple and silly thing could have such a big effect on you. But this strategy does have research behind it, and people who do it often report feeling lighter, more content, less stressed out, and even more confident once they've practiced this. So once you've gotten the feel for your half smile, try practicing it at different times throughout your day, like when you first get up in the morning, when you're listening to music, or even when you're having to do something that you don't feel like doing, like the dishes, or doing homework, or taking out the trash. It could be a good idea to even leave yourself little notes around the house that say smile or other little smile reminders in places that you might come across them regularly to remind you to do this. Just remember, even though this seems like a super simple skill, like any other skill, it does take practice for it to work really well. So give it a try and see how you feel. Hopefully this can be something that you can use to give yourself that extra little boost that could make all the difference to your day. Please feel free to share this video, or better yet, teach this strategy to a friend or family member. I've often found that the best way to learn something is to teach it. Until next time, happy half smiling, and thanks for watching.
Spiro Center is a therapeutic learning program of Educational Service District 112. For more information, visit spiro.esd112.org. If you or someone you know needs help, contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK or through an online chat available 24/7.